The county health department says 3 local labs have detected a drug called carfentanil in patients. Carfentanil is 10,000 times more potent than fentanyl. Now, Oneida County is issuing a drug threat advisory. News Channel 2's Brent Carney spoke with local law enforcement and health officials about their concerns with this deadly drug.
Some drug dealers are now lacing their cocaine and heroin with carfentanil, a white powdery substance 10,000 times more potent than fentanyl. And Oneida County Director of Public Health Phyllis Ellis says it's impossible for drug users to detect.
It's used to tranquilize large animals, so when you think about it in that perspective, it's extremely dangerous, difficult to reverse, doesn't usually respond like other opiate drugs would to the Narcan.
The COVID-19 pandemic may be taking center stage, but the opioid epidemic has not gone away. The county is reporting 8 overdoses this past week, none of which were fatal. Whether those overdoses were related to carfentanil is under investigation. Experts saying it's a sign drug addiction is still a problem in this area.
There is a problem. I know all the agencies and the task force are doing everything that is humanly possible to educate and to treat individuals in our community to deal with the problem. But, you know, addiction is a disease, so it's very difficult for an individual to stop their addiction once it's activated.
Oneida County Sheriff Rob Mashel, whose office is part of the county's Overdose Response Team, says he's seen carfentanil appear in other communities and says the penalties are severe for those caught bringing them in.
You know, I'm sure that the district attorney would give you an earful of what he would be able to do to someone who's responsible for bringing, obviously, not only heroin into our community where people are dying, but obviously heroin laced with fentanyl. It's a very dangerous substance. So again, that's why our relationships, like I said, with our local law enforcement and state law enforcement and federal DEA, cooperatives that we have going, that's why that's critical to dealing with things like this.
County officials say only time will tell until they know how much carfentanil is actually in the area. Brent Carney, News Channel 2.